Hello, everybody. I am not starting the feed with a cookie in my mouth, y'all. Um, to answer Kia's question, it's one of those highly dangerous, like the sugar cookies with the thick icing and the sprinkles at the top. They were BOGO at the deli at Publix this week. My husband came home with 4 boxes of them. I was like, "What is wrong with you? Now I have to eat all those." So, just shoving one in to fuel my writing sprint today. Welcome, everybody. Um, God, as always, the chat's already hopping. That's my favorite. I love that. BNNJ, here's kicking it off. Surprised Reed wasn't there. Saying he was first. Reed always likes to be the first kid in line. Athena's here. Hi, and JM. Hello. Let's see. And Veronica. I feel like I have to sing your name every time I see it. Veronica. Hannalie. I know I said it right the last time, and then you put the pressure on me, and now I feel like I'm saying it wrong because there's a lot of pressure. I'm so sorry if I butchered it. I can't always live up to expectations. It makes me sad. Kio's here too. Hello. Let's see. Linda's here. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, all right. I have put the first word sprint into the chat. For those of you who are joining us on Facebook, if anybody does happen to be joining us from Facebook, I am so sorry because I made the sprints at the last minute and Facebook would not let me edit the description. So that's my bad today. You'll have to keep up with us in the comments. But this first sprint is linked up, and the first one links to the second, which links to the third. So we should be good to go. We have 1 minute and 55 seconds. I am no pressure on. There's so much pressure on me today. This week has been a crazy week. Actually, I'm sharing my whole screen. If you guys want my sneak peek, let me show you guys what has made me excited in the writing world this week, and that is this. So there's the cover for my book, hot off the presses this morning from my illustrator. So I'm really excited to see this in person. I just have to put my ISBN number in there, and actually my illustrator is in the process of making a logo for me. So I'm really, really excited about that. Yeah. So I am actually going to be, the only thing I have left to do is I'm swirling on this prologue. It's like super short. I'm going to work on that today. And then I'm probably going to pull up and edit and just start combing through slowly. So I'm not really adding any words today, but tell me what you guys are doing. Thank you guys to see it's cute and it looks fun. I'm so excited. Yeah, Kara's here. ABD boot camp. Nice. I feel like that's almost got my name in it. Abs. All right, so let me know what you guys are working on, and I'll cheer you on. So 20 seconds. Let's see. B's working on the last chapter of book 2 for the Dragon Cats. That's awesome. You're getting really close too, B. I feel like you're kind of riding this at the same time. All right, go. 4, 3, 2, 1. See you guys in 20 minutes. All righty, everybody. Think you guys are finished. Let's see. We've already got a couple of updates rolling in, although let's go back just a minute. Here, let me go ahead and get sprint number 2 to share with you guys. Invite others, copy link. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put number 2 in the chat in case you're joining us on Facebook. I don't see any little blue Facebook notifications on the side. So just in case somebody's there and they're not chatting with us. Let's see. B's finishing chapter 2. Linda, chapter 15. Veronica, putting down as many words as possible. Nice. NJ, onto the sci-fi timeline. Kio's just working on words. Just working on words. I feel ya. Athena's continuing her novel with a secret pregnancy arc. Ooh, that's a big secret. Ashley, hi. Popping in to say hi from London. Nice. Hello, hello. That's my terrible British accent. Nobody repeat that. I can't believe I just did that live on YouTube. Veronica, 186 words. Nice. Got interrupted, but that's okay. Still got 186 words. B, 546. Athena, 654. Linda, 195. Kyo, 180. NJ, 280-ish. Bullet of a timeline. Nice. Hanley, you didn't tell me if I said it right or not. I'm going to have to write it down. I actually think I wrote down how I said it last time. I have to find my post-it note. 334. Erica, hi, joining for the next sprint. Nice. JM, 345. All right, we got 3 minutes till the next one starts. I am just trying to go through and see if I actually fixed all my edits. So I have like my list of things that I'm supposed to do and where it connects to all the chapters, but I'm not 100% sure if I fixed things or if I didn't fix things and I'm just reading into things. So I don't know. I'm kind of like bungling my way through this last little bit. I'm writing down, Hanley. Da, da, da. Nice. All right, making my notes. Making my way back to you, babe. I need to stop singing and doing embarrassing things live on YouTube. I don't know that anybody watches these after we're live. Doug seems to think that people do. Hopefully they'll just mute me since I'm just a talking head today. You guys don't realize how much I struggle when it's just me and I feel like I'm talking to myself, which I mean, I do it all day in my head. So maybe this is just like welcome to Abby's brain when it's just me. This is what the inside of my head sounds like all day long. Oh, Keo rewatches the streams. Great. Now I have a new fear. Oh, Kyle's here. Hi. Also watch them later. And B watches them later. Oh my gosh, keep singing. Just keep singing. Like Dory. Oh my gosh. Now, yeah. Now I have new fears. You guys realize when I taught that class earlier this week, it was all pre-recorded on Daniel David Wallace's summit, but over 2,000 people were signed up for it. And there were a couple moments on Tuesday before my talk came around that I almost just went threw up in a toilet. And I had to tell myself, 2,000 people are not watching you. So Kara got 78 words. Nice. Reintegrated into the document since I haven't looked at it in a couple weeks. Isn't it funny how much you forget that you actually wrote sometimes? Like every once in a while, I go back and I read something and I think, wow, past Abby, that wasn't bad at all. And I mean, other times I go back and read stuff and think, what were you thinking? Let's see. Oh, Danny's here. Hi, Danny. I don't think I've said hello yet. Hard not to think you should be acting differently when people are watching you. I know. I try and behave myself, you guys. And some days I just can't, like the podcast yesterday. So, all right. Here we go. Next sprint. I'll see you guys in 20. Okie dokie. There we go. There's 10 seconds are up. Our timer's counted down. I think you guys are a little behind me here, but anyway, sprint is over. Let's see how everybody did. Oh, Kara, I marked this to show as everyone starts to check in. Can't wrap your head around the target audience stuff because my target audience is usually me. Well, that's when you're going to have to do a little soul searching and think about things like how do people sell products to you? Where do you hang out online? Where do you find books? How do you connect with others? I know I think about it a lot because I am not easy to sell to. I am not somebody who usually likes new things. I am somebody who usually I prefer the thrill of the hunt, and I like going to thrift shops and antique stores and looking for fun stuff like that. So I'm sometimes a hard sell. So if I was writing a book for an ideal reader like myself, like I'd have to figure out how am I going to get my book in front of people like that. So like say your main character was just like me. So anyway, that's the kind of thing that you kind of have to think about, and it's sometimes I think it's easier to do when you're thinking about someone else than it is to necessarily do thinking about yourself. You know yourself really, really well, but just start breaking it down like that. You just have to analyze yourself. That's the best advice that I can kind of give. So B 449 for 1127 so far. Keo just wrote a lot more. Erica, hi Erica, 352. JM 696. Veronica 540 so far, better than zero. Totally agree. Athena 629. Kyla, oh, planned out your writing goals for August through January. That's awesome. Amazing way to spend the sprint. Linda 285. See what's B saying. First person you want to hand it to when it's a finished story. Oh, that's a great question, B. The first person that you want to hand it to that you know will love to read it, not just be proud of you. So like that's a really important like designation. So weirdly, like I know my mom is super proud of me and my mother-in-law is super proud of me, but neither one of them likes to read books like what I write. Like my dad has been super excited to read it just because I used his grandparents and their farm as the model for my story. So my dad has a real personal connection there. But think about any readers that you know in real life that you want to hand it to and use them as your ideal reader. That's really cool. All right, Hanley, 265. 95 total, halfway through your daily goal. Nice. Kara, 225. A huge weirdo who has never fit in. That is literally every book I have ever written. Kara, maybe you're my ideal reader. Right? Stories about others who have never fit in too. I don't care about things like age or income level. My stories are for the unloved. Then that's what you need to focus on is that piece of it. NJ, brainstorming buddy that helps you talk out your story. It's nice. Be homework for writing a timeline for one of my more complicated characters. Oh, cool. Is that what you're doing today, NJ? Nice. Yeah, you guys, I love that we're kind of all talking about the target audience stuff. I think about it all the time. I know that's a weird thing. Oh, we got 50 seconds till the next sprint starts. Let me put the link in the chat just to make sure everybody has it. All right. So if you do happen to be following on Facebook, the link is coming at you. Yeah, when you ask your friends to read your work, sometimes they only say nice things unless your friends are like my best friend, which she relishes being able to tell me all the things I did wrong. So I have a mean friend and I love her because she's a mean friend. So find yourself a mean friend who won't just tell you the nice things. That's the best. All right, here we go, everybody. Just a couple seconds and I'll see you in 20. Bye. All right, everybody, let's see. Veronica's already piped in 940 words, finished the chapter. Very happy. Congratulations. Nice. Kyla got 412. I'm reading NJ's comments. All artists do that. It's called artist remorse or something. Finished product, yeah. Okay, Keo, 234, totaling 555 for the day. Nice repetitive number. Athena, 659 for a total of 2K-ish. Cha-ching, man, nice. B, 467, 1594. Goal for today was 1500. Fantastic. Not yet finished with the chapter, so you got a little more you can write. You might even get even farther over that finish line. Kara, 242 words, and I'm working on revisions. That's a good number too, though, because 2 2s make 4, 242. So nice. And revising too. That I feel like you always add less for revision. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. NJ, 950 total for today. Excelente. Linda, 524. Oh, a little over 1,000 words. Nice. I'm glad it's going well. Very good. Yeah, so you guys join us tomorrow. We are going to be doing a Q&A, and that's at 2:00 p.m. I forgot for a minute that you guys didn't remember what SPT stood for. That's what Hank always says, SPT, Standard Podcast Time. So 2 p.m. Eastern, Hank and I are doing a whole Q&A on formatting. It's formatting. No, Arcs and Distribution Week. It's Arcs and Distribution. So come and join us to talk about that. And then next week is all about websites. So I just got all that content put up and ready for you guys. We've got some great podcast guests coming up very soon. Jason Ansbach is going to be here, and I'm really excited about that one. So anyway, thanks for joining us today, you guys. Make sure, if you haven't already, hit like and subscribe. I'll channel my Doug. That way you get notified when we are here. And otherwise, I will see you guys in the W community. Bye, everybody.